Scientists understand the basic forces of nature, but making precise predictions about what will happen in the real world, with its staggering complexity, is overwhelming to the human mind.
So one of the reasons why it's extremely difficult for humans to understand and figure out the equations and the laws of nature is literally the number of variables that are at play. There could be thousands of variables that influence a system that we're only just beginning to tease apart. In fact, there are so many of these equations, we'll never be able to finish analyzing them if we do it by hand.
Eureka starts with a primordial soup of random equations and checks how closely they fit the behavior of the double pendulum. If they don't fit, the computer kills them. If they do, the computer moves them into the next generation, where they mutate and try to get an even closer fit. Eventually, a winning equation emerges, one that Archimedes would be proud of.
Eureka!
And I'm running our algorithm now. On the left pane are the list of the equations that Eureka has thought up for this double pendulum. Walking up, we can see we increase the complexity, and we're also increasing the agreement with the data. And eventually, as you go up, you start to get extremely close agreement with the data, and eventually you snap on to a truth where you get a large improvement in the accuracy. And we can actually look in here and see exactly what pops out.
Eureka has not only discovered a single equation to explain how a double pendulum moves, it has found meaning in what looks like chaos, something no human or machine has done before.
So we could collect an entirely new data set, run this process again, and even though the data is completely different, we have different observations, we can still identify the underlying truth, the underlying pattern, which is this equation. Eureka can find these relationships without human bias and without human limitations.